Welcome back to Figuring It Out. My name is Melody.
And I'm Mr. Money.
And today we actually have our very first sponsor on Figuring It Out.
Woohoo!
And our very first sponsor is actually UOB. And they came at a perfect timing because I'm about to learn how to start investing, which is also why we have Mr. Money on our studio today. We're just figuring it out.
Ching ching!
Okay, who better to ask than Mr. Money himself, right?
So what can I do to help you today, Miss Melody?
Okay, so for beginners like myself, the first thing we'll do is actually Google everything we want to know. But the problem with Google is there's so much information on Google. I don't know where to get started.
Oh yeah, I totally agree with it. I remember when I first started investing that time, it was disastrous.
Exactly,
Yeah.
You get my point.
Some more, my time, not so advanced like today, you know. So imagine, right, you get information from everywhere and then everyone got their different advice and it's so confusing because you don't even know how to start. You don't even know who is giving you the right advice and wrong advice.
Correct. Wait, how do you even do it?
Okay, so I was very grateful because during that time, one of my friends, actually he's the current show host as well, right? Frankie.
Oh.
So he started off as an investment banker. And so he was one of the first few guys that I went to when I wanted to learn how to invest. And he gave me a brief explanation, although I would argue that that brief explanation didn't help much. But the next thing that he did was that he pointed me to one very important thing. He said, just read newspaper every day. So I started reading newspaper every day. But that learning journey was very different because it kind of gives you about 1 month of just learning everything without knowing why you're learning. And suddenly it just makes sense.
I see.
So it was difficult. Yeah. But I would argue that today you don't have to go through such a hard road.
Thankfully,
Yeah.
I haven't picked up a newspaper in a really long time.
Today it's much more step by step. And in fact, that's what I've been doing on my channel, right? So you've got the right person. Let me help you break it down.
Okay, so I'm pretty sure you know that as fresh grads, we don't really have much money to begin with. So because you already know I don't have much capital, how much do I actually need to get started for a beginner?
That's true. In fact, I think that's a very good first question to ask because if you've got no money, how do you even start investing, right?
Yeah, you
So
cannot
before we
start
talk about
with thin air, right?
Yes, before we talk about all the different assets, let's talk about how much you need first. Okay. So the first thing is this. I would suggest that if all you have is the money to invest, then you better don't start first.
Why?
What do I mean by that? Okay. You see, when you're investing, your money is actually locked into something. And you can't take it out for a period of time.
Oh,
Yeah.
That's actually, so if I have no emergency savings, then I'm screwed.
That's right. So if you do not have any emergency savings, so imagine you put in your money there and then 2 days later, your tire puncture and then you go like, oh, I need to pull out my investment. That is not good at all. You may end up losing money during that period of time. So I would always advise people to start investing. The first thing is to get your finances right by having a sufficient emergency fund. Ideally, about 3 months to 6 months of emergency fund ready. Then the remaining money, you can think about investing.
I see. So how much do we have to put aside for investing in that sense?
Now, once you count your 3 to 6 months of emergency fund, right? It means you already have excess cash. Then whatever you save up every month right now, you can start investing.
Oh,
Okay.
okay.
However, let me just put another caveat also lah. I would say saving up 3 to 6 months of emergency fund also not that easy one today.
Yeah, I can barely save, but I'm still trying my best.
Because inflation, everything's so expensive. So what I personally did was I did not wait for 3 months. I first saved 1 month first. So let's say my salary was about 3,000. I saved 1 month of income. So that took me probably about like 3 to 4 months time. Then during these 3 to 4 months time while I'm saving for the emergency saving, I'm learning about investment.
Oh.
Okay. And then subsequently, once I hit the number, every month, the money that I set aside, let's say it's 500 ringgit, I will set 50% into the emergency fund. The other 50%, I will start using it for investing.
I see. So you build the habit of saving first.
That's
and once
right.
you've hit your goal or your target, then only you split it up to be investment funds and emergency funds.
That's right.
Oh, so it's more safer.
That's right. And I would say that having some sort of an emergency fund and good habit, right, helps you a lot in your investing journey because you will not suddenly get into a situation where you feel very headache, very stressed, like you don't know where to find money, that kind of thing. So you will have this certain sense of assurance that you are okay to bear through the risk that you need to bear through as you invest.
I see. Okay, so let's say if I already have money saved up in my emergency funds and investment funds. So how can I actually use that money to start investing in something that is lower risk? Because my risk appetite is actually very small, but at the same time, I want to tap into the investment market.
All right. I would say that when we look at risk, right, the first thing that you want to do is to ask yourself this thing, right? What is high risk and what is low risk? Yeah.
How would you classify what is high and what's low?
Okay. So traditionally, all of us classify risk in such a manner where we say that, let's say if it is stocks, then it's considered high risk. Let's say it is fixed income, then it's considered low risk. Or either bonds, then it's considered low risk. I personally think that risk should come in the form of many other considerations, not just asset classes, but also time. So for example, if let's say you have a longer time to save, like assuming right now you are definitely in your 20s, early 20s,
Yeah, correct.
and you're saving for retirement, let's say it's at 60, which means you have about 40 years, almost 40 years. And as the market go up and down, right, you actually have that time buffer to what we call ride out the market.
What does that mean?
Okay, so you think about it, right? A good quality asset, which means that if you choose a right investment tool, it will generally go up in value over a period of time. But that doesn't happen in a linear fashion, which means that it's not going to be today it is 1 ringgit, tomorrow is 120, the third day will be 130, and then after a while it become 10 ringgit. It never go down. It doesn't work like that. For most of the investment, most of it, and especially those with a decent return, right, will generally be like today 1 ringgit, tomorrow 120, the third day maybe 80 cents. Then the fourth day may climb up to 90 cents again. Then it will go back up to 110. Then it go back up to 120. Then it drop a little bit back down again. Then it go up again.
So it's like roller coaster.
That's right.
That's very risky.
So you will feel that it's risky when you just zoom in that period of time. But if you look at a longer time period, let's say if this year the price is 1 ringgit, 5 years later the price is 2 ringgit. Is that risky?
I cannot predict the future.
So here is where you need to select quality asset. But this one we'll talk about it shortly. So let's just talk about this part itself, right? So if you have a strategy that allows you to capture this return over a period of time and lower down the risk, that is what I would consider low risk.
Then what is the strategy? Like, how can we come up with a strategy?
Now, have you always heard of people telling you this thing, right? Yeah. Hey, Melody, I invest. I just made a lot of money. I buy at the low price, then I sell at the higher price.
Oh, I know. People always say buy the dip.
That's
Is
right.
that buy the dip?
Yeah. So that is what we call trading.
Oh, trading is a strategy.
Yes.
I always thought trading was like a form of investment. Like something. Okay, I understand.
No. So trading is not a form of investment. Trading is actually an investment strategy itself. So what happens is that when you see the price is down, then you buy. And then when the price is up, then you sell. Then you need to predict when is it going to go down, when is it going to go up.
But I'm not some kind of wizard. I cannot predict the future. I also don't know when it's going to go down. How can I buy when it's down?
Precisely. And that is why 90% of the people who trade actually lose money.
But everyone say trading earn money. Then, okay, if trading is not for someone like me who's not a wizard, then what can I use other than trading?
For most of the beginner, I would suggest you to actually use this strategy called dollar cost averaging.
What's that?
So how it works is that every month you set aside a fixed amount and you just invest it into an asset that you believe is good. So for example, if I can set aside 250 ringgit every month, I will just decide on, let's say, a unit trust that I think will do very well. I'll just put 250 every month into it for the next 3 years or 4 years.
I see.
So imagine when the price was going up and down that time, I would just capture it at different price range.
Okay, so
But-
I don't care even if it's up or down every month as long as I consistently invest 250. It's a much safer strategy compared to trading.
That's right. Because you think about it, after 5 years, I'm capturing an average price.
Oh.
So
No wonder it's called dollar cost averaging.
That's
Okay,
right.
okay, I get it.
In fact, that is a strategy that not just beginner use, but many advanced investor like myself uses it. A big part of my investment portfolio actually was accumulated from dollar cost averaging. And
Wow.
let me tell you what's the benefit of it, right?
Okay.
I have many friends who are trader, and until today, because I've done it for like a number of years already. So whether market is up or down, right? My portfolio is still making double to triple digit earnings one. Do remember to check out our sponsor and our partner for this particular video, which is UOB. Their UOB Tomorrow app allows you to invest in unit trust fund seamlessly, easily, without needing to go to the branch or meeting people. And right now, they actually have a campaign going on. Up till the 31st of October 2025, all you need to do is complete 3 simple challenges via the UOB Tomorrow app. And the first 20 people who complete it every month will receive 200 ringgit in their United CIO Growth Fund. And that's not just it. At the end of the campaign, one winner will be picked to receive a fully paid trip to Hokkaido. And you don't go alone. You get to bring someone to go along with you.